Earlier this week, City Council approved a piece of land on North Shoreline Boulevard to be used for future expansion plans for the Art Center of Corpus Christi. Our Lydia Herrera is live in studio tonight to tell us how this expansion and why it's needed. Lydia?
Ryan, I spoke to the executive director of the Art Center, who says the last time they had an expansion was back in 2000. In 2019, the Art Center decided to present a capital improvement plan to the city, but COVID delayed those plans. Now the center is more than ready to begin planning, but it might take years before they break ground.
So this is now gone from a nice idea for the future to an urgent need. And so that's definitely accelerated our thinking.
Last year, the Art Center of Corpus Christi's attendance increased by 30%. Executive Director Diana Blunser says every year more and more people visit, and in order to keep up with the growing number of visitors, this expansion project is necessary. Blunser says the center has made changes to accommodate the demand, like extending the hours and breaking up art classes into smaller groups, but it isn't enough.
There is no dedicated workspace for education. We have to multi-purpose every space. So that is the top priority. That's the service that the community really comes to us for.
Blunter says receiving permission from City Council to use the land across from the center's parking lot for a possible future expansion means a lot and reinforces the Art Center is an important part of the community.
It doesn't mean we have drawings on the shelf ready to build. It means that we can now resume the process of planning and seeing how and if expansion in that direction would make sense.
Adam Hain is a full-time artist and instructor at the Art Center. 10 years ago, his passion for art was reunited after visiting the Art Center. He says an expansion will not only be beneficial to the center, but to the art community in Corpus Christi.
I feel like something like this expansion, it's something really necessary for a culture like ours in South Texas, where the arts are not really pounded in really heavily. A lot of people that take it seriously end up moving away, and there's not a lot of serious artists that stay down here.
Butler says the expansion project is complex and will take time to plan. There isn't a timeline, but once the plan is finalized, she says the Art Center will be presented to the community.